Saludos de nuevo, chavales, aquí estamos de nuevo con todos vosotros para jugar. Bueno, más bien estoy solo yo porque vamos a ser honestos, estoy aquí solo en este canal. Y bueno, pues vamos a jugar a Red Dead Redemption 1 otra vez. Estamos en el rancho de Bonnie McFarlane, ya sabéis, esta señorita con la que ya hemos hablado. Y bueno, pues vamos a hacerle un par de favores debido a que cuando pudimos haber muerto pues nos salvó esta chica. Y ahora vamos a intentar ayudar a toda la gente del rancho. A ver, luego decir que este juego es diferente al Red Dead Redemption 2 bastante más.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Bueno, vamos a ver, llevamos las riendas. Pero bueno, esta chica aún no sabe nada de nuestro pasado, del de Red Dead Redemption 2. Casi mejor, porque es un pasado muy deprimente.
I don't want to keep Paul waiting. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Vale, chavales, pues nada, vamos a tener que ir al Armadillo, que os acordáis, el primer pueblo al que fuimos al principio del juego. Pues vamos a tener que volver allí otra vez. Y así que vamos para allá.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Bueno, claro, ella no sabe aún toda la historia de lo que pasó con Williamson y esta gente.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Bueno, Uncle también aparece en el Red Dead Redemption 2. De hecho es de los pocos de la banda que en el juego ahora quedarían vivos.
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin, the last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it.
Can we try to stay on the road?
but at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
¡Qué hostia! Sí,
So
sí.
this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Bonito sitio, ¿eh? Hostia, no es Manhattan. Esto desde luego no es Manhattan. Esto es una mierda, fijaos. Y luego esta es la comisaría. Este sitio de mala muerte. El sheriff. Aquí debería estar el sheriff. Pero nosotros vamos a ir a ver al médico.
The whole town needs my expertise.
Hello, friend.
You need something for that gout? Any trouble, let me know.
Thank you kindly.
Compramos la medicina. Y ahora fuera de la tienda.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Me encanta esta mujer siempre con ironías, tío. Es un humor negro, en este juego, pero está bastante guapo. Esperad, voy a mover un poco la pantalla. Si quieres irte de armadillo, suele haber diligencias cargando y descargando tras la estación de carga. Pero yo suelo ir a caballo por todos lados, ¿vale? Mirad, esto es importante. ¿Veis que ahora Bonnie no está disponible, verdad? Pues hablamos con el Ah, sí que está disponible. Vale, pues vamos un poco a ver a Bonnie. Y si el caballo está disponible, vamos allá. Dios, letrinas. Qué mal debía oler esto en la época, tío. Debía ser asquerosísimo. Qué asco debía dar esto en la época, de verdad. Bueno, no vamos a gastar nada porque tenemos poca munición. Más que nada es por eso. Qué guapa la música, además, colega. Vamos a ver si ayudamos un poquito a la señorita Bonnie McFarlane. Me hubiera gustado enseñaros un poco más armadillo, pero luego ya en otro momento. Le hemos salvado, ¿no? El pellejo a este hombre.
Let's go.
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
I'm a bad man, friend, but I have a heart.
Bueno, $4. Ahora despellejamos los animales.
Oh, what were you eating?
¿Qué estabas comiendo? ¿Veis? Si la pantalla se llena de sangre. Bueno, hay que probar a disparar a los coyotes y a todos estos bichos. No podemos producir objetos artesanales ni nada por el estilo con estos bichos, como pudiera ser, como por ejemplo con el palo de... Yo qué sé, pues por ejemplo de... Lo que pasaba en Red Dead Redemption 2. Sino que ahora básicamente pues solo lo puedes vender por ahí, ¿vale? Vamos de nuevo al rancho, realizamos un par de misiones y a ver qué tal se nos da. También podemos recoger flores, ¿vale? Fijaos. ¿Veis?
There you are.
Buenas acciones, como salvar a gente.
Let's go.
Ahí están estos modos. Vamos hacia allá, fijaos. Estas tierras no tienen que ser medio colonizadas. Cuando cualquier país europeo ya estaba básicamente colonizado. O sea... Vamos, que... Estados Unidos era un país muy reciente. Y lo es, dentro de la historia. Es un grano de arena comparado con los países medievales como España, otras zonas como Alemania. En fin, es muy... Es una historia muy moderna. Nosotros podríamos hacer la mitad de películas de Hollywood que han hecho ellos al respecto de sus hazañas, en teoría, entre comillas, porque yo os digo que es un país muy reciente y casi todas las películas de Hollywood que tengan que ver con la historia de Estados Unidos pues se basan básicamente en la colonización del salvaje oeste, que viene a ser pues esta época que estamos jugando ahora con John Marston. Bueno, es una época un poquito más posterior porque John Marston, como dice Bonnie McFarlane, pues está viviendo ese modo de vida un poco que se vivió sobre el siglo XIX, los cazarrecompensas, y por lo tanto, bueno, pues es una época un poco complicada, pero hasta por lo menos bien entrado el siglo, que os digo, 19 o por ahí, ahora había vaqueros, y el modo de vida del oro y todo esto. Vamos a ver, vamos a ser cazadores por ahí.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Busca disturbios en la zona, vale. A ver, agachaos, eso es. Ahí. ¿A dónde vas, amigo? ¿Qué has visto? Pequeñín. Dios, pero si no hay nada. A ver qué hay. ¿Dónde estás?
I survived a lot of these. This is gonna... Don't let me catch you here again! I'll do it! Oh, Lord! So much blood!
Hostia.
Forgive me, friend.
Qué disparo le he pegado, ¿no? Madre mía, entre ceja y ceja, colega. Y a ti... ¿Qué hago? Te dejo. Pero eso, hostia, pedazo de cuchillo tenía demasiado colega, ¿eh? Sí, sí, se le he metido entre pecho y espalda el disparo, madre mía. A pesar de que me lo he cargado.
Hola, señor.
¿Qué tal?
Hola, señor. John Marston. El ladrón más veloz de todo México. Vale, vamos a guardar partida. John Marston. Y no tenemos la cuerda, que es un elemento bastante útil. Guardamos partida. Y vamos a hablar con la señorita Bonnie McFarlane. A ver. Ahora sí que está disponible, vamos allá.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston.
Ahora le explica
I
todo.
wonder as a substitute for having anything interesting to say.
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Se va a sincerar, fijaos.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom.
Ay, ay.
We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to lead. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
¿Veis cómo se ha sincerado John Marston con lo que pasa con su vida? Claro que es jodido, pero al final, buah, es que los del FBI ya veréis qué pata de psicópatas. Bueno, sobre todo uno, el otro más o menos hace lo que le mandan, pero es que el otro es horrible, ya veréis.
Let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Pero bueno, ya sabéis que el jefe de la banda era Dutch, el de Red Dead Redemption 2.
Thank you for telling
Perdón
me all
porque
that back
voy a
there.
hacer bastante
It must
spoiler
have
en
been
este
hard
juego.
for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Whoa there! You should learn to ride before you learn to herd.
Vale, detrás del
Get
ganado.
behind the herd. That's what starts them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
He's got it!
Come on! Come on!
Whoa! Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Ahí va la virgen. Las he matado, los he matado.
Muy bien, señor.
Muy bien, señor.
Look at the cowboy.
Hay un vendedor de
Here,
periódicos
Madison,
por ahí.
driving this way.
Ahí está.
Go!
A la izquierda, por el lado izquierdo. Vale, pues por aquí. Qué mal manejo esto, Cristo vive, qué mal.
Come on!
Keep going, Mr. Marston! Nearly there! He's just showing off, man.
Yeah!
Dios santo.
Come on!
¿Dónde estáis? Ahora sí.
Is it too much of a chore to ride with me?
La verdad es que sí.
Come on.
Para ser un cowboy me cuesta, ¿eh? Estas misiones de rancho...
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd onto the pasture for grazing.
Let's go.
Careful.
Oh, qué bichos.
Let's go. Whoa.
Ahora. Ahí. Bueno, pues ya veis. A pastar. Nunca mejor dicho.
Yeah.
Nearly there,
Bonnie's
Mr.
gonna love
Marston.
this. Come on.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Keep them tight now.
Ahí está. Ahí está pasando el tiempo. La puerta de Alcalá. Ya está.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Whoa, Annabelle, roll.
Vale, haré más misiones con Bonnie.
Survival of the fittest.
Bicho, ven aquí. A ver qué tienes. Voy a despellejarlo.
Tough one, ain't you? Come on.
A ver, vamos por aquí. Madre mía, que pinta todo esto, tío. Y lo viejo que es para la época. Ahora puedes jugar al juego de la herradura. Vale, estos juegos no sé cómo funcionan, pero iremos viéndolo con el paso del tiempo. Vamos a ver.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Bueno, ya veis, la desconfianza que hay es muy fuerte. Pero en parte lógica, ¿no? Por todo lo que representa, lo dicho, el gobierno central. Mirad, esto sí que mola. El jodido látigo este. El lazo. El lazo, con esto podemos raptar a cualquiera, así. Y ya está.
Go! You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Hostia. Hostia. Qué cafre ha sido eso que ha dicho George Marston, pero en parte con razón, ¿eh? Que le robarían una moneda a un muerto a esos cabrones, la verdad es que sí.
Get that lasso ready.
Rope one of them for me, Marston.
Let's go.
Hang on to that rope, Marston.
Whoa there.
Montar al caballo.
Now hold on to it.
Oh, shit!
Ahí está.
Relax now. Come on.
Equilibrio.
Come on, nearly got you.
Eso es, está acabando con el dedo jodido.
Steady.
¡Ole, ole! El baile del borracho, el baile del vaquero.
Oh,
Ya lo tenemos, ya lo tenemos, ya lo tenemos.
it's all right.
Ahí está.
Nicely done, boy. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. I think it's a big typical power like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one.
Come on.
What are you waiting for? We haven't got all day.
Easy.
Ahí, ahí.
It's a frisky one. See what you can do. You got this.
That's it. Come
Épale.
on, come on, come on.
¡Ey, ey, 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 ey!
Easy now.
¡Muchachote!
I got you.
Bueno, te tengo,
Relax
¿sabes?
now. Nearly there.
Uy, si nos ha caído el caballo. Además las giras de caballo con las jodidas que son.
That wasn't so bad.
Dice que te pueden dejar inválido y todo.
See, boy? Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to
Come.
Vale. Luego estoy haciendo este vídeo porque luego el fin de semana no sé si podré subir algo. Tengo que estudiar y hacer cosas.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so... Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Vale, vamos allá.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Sí, ha sido un cumplido. Bueno,
Anyway,
por ahí veo
my
casas.
wife is kinda like you, Miss
Civilización.
McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
Voy. Vamos allá.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
¿Cuántos somos? 4. Bueno, no está mal. Veré si me va volando esto a mí. Bueno, esta versión por de PC, de ordenador, la veo bastante bien, armadillo por ahí.
Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
I'll see you there, miss. Go. Come on.
El cactus, Dios. Es curioso, pero se ve que de los cactus se extrae el tequila. Parece ser. No sé si será una trola de internet o será cierto que el tequila se extrae de ahí, de los cactus.
Let's go.
Uy, Dios. Ay, Dios, se me han dispersado. Vas a haber dispersado.
Let's go.
Caballitos.
Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Ay, este monte que difícil se me hace.
Yeah. Let's go.
Estos, os estoy diciendo por aquí, son normales.
Come on.
Eso es.
Here. Come on.
Vale.
Come on.
Ahí está. Ahora sí. Ahora. Qué duro se me ha hecho. Este se está yendo el dorado. Luego se va así.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, Italian's getting
Hostia.
away. Chase him down.
De
right
Water
ahead.
así no te levantas, ya te digo yo.
Go.
Bueno, le tiramos la cuerda. Porque poco.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Ahora.
Come on, come on, come on. Relax now. Nearly there.
Sí. Sí. Ahora, ahora.
Calm down now. Almost got you.
Ahí está. Así lo tenemos.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Vamos, nene.
Whoa there.
Eso es.
Calm yourself now.
Ahora está.
There. Come on.
Ahí lo tenemos. Quédate con el Bonnie. Yo veré ahora lo que hago.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Yeah.
Vale, vamos a guardar la partida. Vamos al rancho. Y guardaremos partida, ¿vale? Luego disparos.
How good are you with iron? I bet you can't beat Ira Shelton in shooting. I'll bet you money.
Sounds like easy money to me, partner. swing.
Ahí
Not
está.
such a hot shot after all, are you?
Ain't that something? All right, here's your win.
Ahí está. Vamos a ver a Volvemos Farley. Bueno, más que nada a guardar ya la partida. Se ha hecho un vídeo un poco largo, creo. De hecho es un juego largo, también aviso. Y... vamos, no sé cuándo acabará este juego. Seguramente me pegué bastante rato subiendo vídeos. Lo que pasa que, bueno, pues eso, tengo familia en casa y todo el tema. Espero que lo comprendáis. Y... bueno, pues se guarda la partida por aquí. Luego iremos a ver al comisario, que son las misiones un poco, pues bueno, más interesantes, ¿no? Cuando el juego empieza a estar guapo. Y no sé. Ahora es un juego un poco de ranchero. Un poco vida ranchera, vida de vaquero. De ranchos y caballos. Y ahora vamos a ver a la señorita Volvemos Farley. Pero pronto acabaremos con Chusma y Escoria. Pero aún nos queda un largo camino para ello. Primero, ayudar a esta chica, a Volvemos Farley, un poco a que, bueno, pues... a ver si logramos un poco ayudarla. Debido a que en realidad no se ha salvado la vida. Vamos allá. Mira, las clásicas diligencias de época aún existían, ¿eh? En este siglo, en el siglo XX. No hay problema, atamos al caballo. Y guardamos partida. Vamos a ver, aún también hemos conseguido un poco de pasta debido a que hemos superado el reto con el otro. Mirad, llevamos, me parece... llevamos prácticamente... a ver, ¿cuánto? Casi una hora. Casi una hora del juego. Bueno, chavales, pues esto yo creo que ha sido todo por hoy. Muchísimas gracias por haber estado de nuevo conmigo en mi canal. Y nos vemos en la siguiente. Chao, chao. Tenemos $54 ya. Bien, está bien.